their big story tonight. A woman fights to survive after a Cincinnati police officer strikes her with his cruiser while responding to help one of his own. This happened at Finley and Vine just after 7 this evening. We have team coverage of tonight's crash. We start with 9 on your side's Amy Wattis with the details of what happened.
This is the craziest thing I've seen.
A little after 7:15. An officer was responding to a call headed south on Vine Street.
I seen the car come down.
Police officers filled the street trying to figure out how a pedestrian got hit.
I seen a police car coming down the top of Vine at like 70 miles per hour, and it smacked the lady so hard to where it went in the sewer and the tire came up, and that's when the sirens came on.
Police don't know if the 37-year-old was jaywalking or using a crosswalk. Dashcam video on the cruiser will later determine that.
The lady went up and came all the way down. Her head is literally split from like here to here.
Police say the woman flew about 40 feet in the air.
That's just something you don't really want to see, That was tough to see.
The officer swerved and hit a fire hydrant.
I just know they kept him in the car until the ambulance came. He didn't try to get out the car or anything. I'm hoping she's okay, because she took a hard hit.
Amy Wattis reporting. Witnesses say the officer involved in this crash was responding without his sirens, but did have his lights on. We looked into what the Cincinnati police policy says about officers responding to an emergency call. 9 on your side's A.J. Walker continuing our live team coverage from University of Cincinnati Medical Center, where both people are recovering. A.J.?
Julie, Cincinnati police tell me policy requires officers respond with both flashing lights and sirens. But according to 2 witnesses on the scene of tonight's crash, the officer had on flashing lights but no sirens. The police department says they'll review the dash cam to see if the officer had both sirens and lights on. As for the 37-year-old woman who was hit, we don't know why she didn't yield to the flashing police lights. Local defense attorney Mark Crumbine tells me in situations like this, the courts tend to side with police.
The Supreme Court gives a lot of leeway to police officers in the line of duty, as long as they're within their scope of their duty, which it sounds like this clearly was. They have a great deal of immunity from civil lawsuits.
The officer who struck the woman works in District 4. The police department is not releasing his name at this time. They say he's a 20-year veteran with 20 years of experience, but he's been placed on a 7-day leave of absence. They say that's common procedure when something like this happens. Live at UC Medical, A.J. Walker, 9 on your side.
Thank you.